Hold on one second before we forget. Jared is here for this. We go down the road of Daytona Beach and the disaster that it is at the moment.
It's
Jared
cool.
is here for Field Day, May 17th, 613 Jean Street in Daytona Beach. It's all about family fun, food, games, and fun. And I want to get that out. That's why we're here. Let's not forget that.
For sure.
Okay. So anyway, so you like Derek? You said
Theater and Henry, because
right. Yeah.
it's so biased though. Like I don't even care about the politics at this point. I just know they're people. They're people. Clearly doing whatever they can, and they're in power for a reason. Just like anyone, you know what I mean? Like you don't just stumble upon that stuff. Like if that was the case, all of us would be mayor and city manager and chief of police. And I have good relationships with all three of those. And so it's like, okay, like let's say none of my friends or family like Donald Trump, right? But if Donald Trump talked to me and he's treated me good, it kind of is like you're conflicted. You're like, I kind of like this guy, like, you know what I'm saying? And so same thing with them. Henry, he was the dean when I was coming up in high school. He was the dean at the high school of Mainland.
Oh, cool.
So I know I had a relationship with him before he became mayor, and it was so inspiring to see him do that. And so even from then, he just always, showed me a certain type of love, and acknowledgement that you don't, you know what I mean? You don't often get from someone that is in those positions, and they feel it genuinely because he actually knows you. Derek Theater, I didn't really like him when I first met him, actually. As time went on, when I seen the auditing and all of that, and it just seemed like everyone was bullying him so bad that it was just inhumane at that point. And I'm like, all right. I like this guy now. Like, since everyone wants to bully him, like, I'm gonna be anti-bully and say, okay, I don't go for that, bro. It's like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's so easy to talk about these people, bro, because you're not them, and you don't have 100 people in your comments hating you for something that you don't even know is true, for one, and for two, you don't even know. Like, it's just, I feel a way about it. If they were white, I would probably feel the same way, bro, because it's like I just don't like I don't know. There's still people at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And they make mistakes, and you think they don't want to be the best mayor and the best chief and the best, you think they don't want that? Like, they're making decisions, and sometimes you make the wrong one. And that's what leaders do. And
I would say so. My personal connections with Derek Theater are really like, we hung out at a wedding together. Ken Strickland, commissioner, married somebody at Hometown News. We were at that wedding, and not a writer or a reporter, by the way, so it's not like Hometown News is compromised. Somebody in sales, Kathy in sales, and so I was at the wedding, and we had a great time and a lot of laughs afterwards. He's got me on film dancing, and we talk about that. He could bribe me. And he's a really good guy, and social events and like ribbon cuttings and things. And Derek Henry at first was not answering my
emails and stuff.
Yeah, he wouldn't respond. But he's been better with that in the last year. So that's good. But I also feel that he's very earnest. There are two people I think of that I covered that are the most, like, if I had to say the most, not that a lot of them aren't sincere, but the ones who really listen to you and really pay attention to you and make you feel like you're the only person. I watch them when they're speaking to the citizens. Chase Tremont here in Port Orange, who's now in Tallahassee, not in federal government. He's in Tallahassee now. And Derek Henry. Henry. They are both. And Henry's passion for students, which you felt, and education and uplifting students is great and totally commendable. I do feel that Theater has the ultimate responsibility. He's got the ultimate. I mean, when I put this in a blog, and I noticed that shortly after he changed his tune a little bit, he kept on saying these policies were around since the 1990s. These policies were around. See, yeah, but you've been here for 5 years. I put it in a blog when all this news first broke. I said, stop saying that. You're throwing yourself under the bus.
Oh, yeah,
You're
and you
basically
know,
like, I knew about it, and for 5 years I did nothing. And all of a sudden he was like, it's my fault. Like, I don't know if he read it or not. I can't say that. But all of a sudden,
no, I haven't.
he was like, it's my fault. You know, mea culpa, which is what I suggested he do. Just say, hey, I should have changed these.
Yeah,
And he, you know,
man.
so at any rate, here we are. I got more on that
Everyone
tomorrow.
throwing up his, like, I guess his resignation where he came from before here, and just digging up all this stuff, and it's just crazy. You know, you got somebody, his stuff is public, but the people who are commenting and throw him under the bus, you guys won't air out your stuff, you know, like his stuff is here. And so I just always commend, you know, people with those big positions like that, bro. It's not easy, and
it's not easy at all.
You got 80% of the people that are gonna hate you once you get in office, even if they liked you before. Like, so it's just different. What about Chief Jakari? How you feel about him?
Who's this?
Chief Jakari Young, Daytona Beach Police Department.
Oh, I don't really know him.
Yeah,
but he doesn't like me.
I got to know him, and I never like had good relationship with any police growing up at all. And as an adult, I've been deceived. I've been all kind of things by them.
Oh boy.
So has a lot of people from my community. But when we met, it had to do, you know, he just showed me like a lot of respect, and I always do that anyways.
Yeah.
And man, we just became friends, bro. And so,
good.
You know, I'm like, you got a tough job, and a lot of people hate you, but a lot of people don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the police. At least in my community. Now, in another community where, you know, it's more like white people, they probably champion the police and stuff. But in the black community, we're not raised like that.
Not as much. Yeah.
I think not damn near not at all. Like, it's so opposite.
Oh, really?
So I love my relationship with Chief because I got to know him, and he's just a cool dude. Yeah, he's black and he's a cop, but he's still like a person. Like, he's not, you know, he got a job to do that come before any of that, and I respect it because it is what it is. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing illegal stuff, and if I was, I don't think he would be that cool with me, really. But
no, I don't think so either.
but
I don't think he messes around. Man.
The funny thing is, though, he's very personable. That he's not gonna have no hatred towards you. He's gonna try to change you. That's the type of guy he is. Like, if he know you're doing that type of stuff, he's gonna arrest you. He's gonna get you arrested, but he's gonna try to change you if he get a chance. Like, he's gonna try to talk you into joining them or doing something positive. Like, he's on that. So I really like that about him.
Cool. My I don't know if he actually even realizes it's me. When I see him around City Hall, we'll say hi. They basically stay in. Anybody who you see come out and talk during those meetings, the commissioner meetings, is basically in a room. Like, all the city staff are in a room. They only come out. I
never watch him.
Oh, okay.
I never watch. Bro, listen, I'm so not into. It's like I'm not really into politics, but I got good connections with the people, though, like with the figures. Yeah. But I'm just not into it. Like, I make my art. I've made some political art. I've made some strong voice stuff, but I'm just really not into it. Like, try to stay out of it.
I don't. Well, a couple of things. First off, I don't know if he knows that I'm the one he said this to, but I call everybody by their first names. Police chief. He did not like that.
Oh, you called him Jakari? Oh, man.
I said, in an email. He responded. Now, listen, the context is, you know, Mark Cheatham in South Daytona, Manny Manuel in Port Orange, it was Jeff Glasser in Ponce Inlet. I don't know if he still is. I call them all by their first names. That's, you know, it's their God-given name. It's what their mother gave them or their dad.
Yeah. I get it.
So in an email to him, I put, you know, Jakari, and it was about this high maintenance vehicle. His response back to me was, first of all, have some respect and call me Chief Young. And I'm like, oh man.
Whoa, I know you were like, whoa, this guy. I would have felt like that too. I'd be like, what? Like, okay. But no, hey man, and that's something I like about him. Because if you were talking to him in person, he would tell you that. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like him, because he will do, like, sometimes I'll say something to him And he'll be like, whoa, whoa. This is exactly what he say. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold.
Ah,
He's like, what do you say? Time out, time out. Like, he'll do that. And
oh
like,
yeah,
man, he's the chief for real. He's not just like a, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he's not like, you gotta think, bro. Like they got like a switch, like a military switch.
yeah,
Like they're dealing with a lot of stuff, bro. Like
yes.
I've
So let's
hung
say the worst
around,
part of society. Yeah.
bro. You have no clue, bro. Like
No, no.
the stuff he be like, the stuff that he be, you know, is insane. You're
Yeah.
just going for a cup of coffee. They're picking up bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
really responding to this stuff. Like you're going for a cup of coffee in the morning though, but they're
Yeah.
just responding to a bunch of stabbings and shootings that just happen
I don't know
and
about it.
crying, families
No.
crying into them, and they're sleeping at night, getting woke up
Ooh.
at 4 in the morning. Chief getting woke up at 4 in the morning,
Yeah.
and the media bashing him. Like, bro, the dude deal with some real stuff, bro. So
Yeah.
like, I commend him, bro. He
Yeah.
it is
It's
what
a
it
hard
is,
job.
bro.
He should call me Reporter Guaria.
Hey, hey, man.
I'll call
Look,
him Chief.
a lot of people. I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad to have a relationship because I always
Yeah.
respect both sides.
Yeah.
I would say a bit biased, but I love, you know, my people and what we stand for. But we be dead wrong a lot of times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all that fighting and shooting us. Come on, bro. Like we making us look bad, and we can't be pointing the fingers,
Right.
you know, everywhere all the time. Now we got to take some accountability for stuff. So I'd be realistic about stuff.
I'm with you with the point you made earlier about how like if somebody's nice to you, even if everybody else is like that person is a real pain in the butt, you're still gonna like them. I'm the same way. And there's a comedian. I know he won't mind me saying this. His name is Anthony Erickett. He and I get along great. He has
Yeah.
so many people that will come up to me and be like, so many. He's a comedian. So many comedians don't like that guy, and some
Yeah.
people and his family just totally tore him apart when he was on my show. And I think he's like the nicest guy. And it's like and I'm just like, you know, I always deal with somebody on how they. I
Yes,
always
how
think
they treat
how they.
you, as you
Yeah, yeah,
should, man. Like, come
yeah.
on, bro.
That's the
You can't.
important thing.